Ecosystems are the backbone of our planet that provide a complex network of interaction that support life on Earth. In this video, we will discuss the importance of ecosystem conservation, mostly in ocean and mangrove ecosystem, and the action we can do to protect them. Marine ecosystems are the largest of Earth's aquatic ecosystem and exist in water that have high salt concentration. Marine ecosystems are important for various animal habitat as well for food and job for a significant portion of the global population. While mangrove ecosystems are a coastal forest and critical habitat that act as nurseries and protect the coast from erosion.
The ocean economy is supported by healthy ocean and marine ecosystem services, which offer essential life support function for sustaining human health and welfare. Multiple benefits are derived from ocean ecosystem at local, regional, and international levels. Marine and coastal ecosystems also including the reduction of pollution, protection from storms, stability of shorelines, supply of habitat for wildlife, and mitigation of climate change. An ocean can help reduce pollution by absorbing 25% of all carbon emissions from non-renewable industries and producing 50% of the oxygen humans need to breathe. It's not only serve as the planet's lung, giving us the oxygen we breathe, but ocean also works as the greatest carbon sink in the world, reducing the harmful effect of climate change. Additionally, more than 90% of the excess heat in the climate system has been absorbed by the ocean, which helps to control temperature on the land. Ocean currents act much like a conveyor belt, transporting warm water and precipitation from the equator towards the poles, and cold water from the poles back to the tropic. Next is our ocean provide food. Our global community receives 15% of the animal food we eat from the ocean and its biodiversity. Over 50% of the population in the least developed country depends mostly on seafood for their protein needs. Currently, harmful fishing methods cause more than 10 million metric tons of fish to go to waste annually. According to UNESCO, more than 50% of marine species in the world may go to extinct by 2100. Therefore, it is essential to safeguard the biodiversity of the ocean and apply sustainable fishing techniques for ongoing exploitation.
Next is importance to conserve mangrove. Mangrove forests are very important to be preserved because they play a very huge role in balancing the ecosystem and the global climate. Mangrove ecosystem is a unique ecosystem that is situated between sea and land, as well as rich in biodiversity. This ecosystem is important to marine life, for example, for fish to spawn and a place for young fish to take before refuge before entering the sea. If the mangrove forest area become extinct or polluted, the entire fish population and fishing industry in the area will be threatened because there is no place for young fish to take shelter and grow. The uniqueness of the mangrove forest in Malaysia is that it can reach maturity up to more than 70 years, in addition to having almost 100 plant species that are not found in other countries. For example, in Paya Bakau Recreation Park Sijangkang, there is many mangrove species that can be found here, such as api-api tree, nipah, nireh batu, and many more. Among the important roles played by mangrove forests are to act as a natural buffer to reduce the effect of wave and important agent to trap sediment, which is a natural reclamation process due to the tidal activities of seawater. The efforts to protect and conserve mangrove forests need to be done proactively as the country's mangrove population is currently deteriorating and declining. If this situation is allowed to continue, it will have a negative impact not only on the marine ecosystem as a whole but also to humans who are heavily dependent on marine resources. In fact, if the mangrove forest ecosystem is not conserved, it is not impossible that this ecosystem will become extinct, and this will invite the risk of devastating natural disaster as a result of climate change and global warming.
Next, there are many ways to conserve the ocean and the mangrove. For the ocean, we can use fewer plastic products and help take care of the beach. Meanwhile, for the mangrove, we can protect the existing mangrove and volunteering to plant the mangrove. The first way to conserve the ocean is to use fewer plastic products. Plastic that end up as ocean debris contribute to habitat destruction and entangle and kill tens of thousands of marine animals each year. To limit the impact, carry a reusable water bottle, store food in non-disposable containers, or bring our own reusable bag when shopping and recycle whenever possible. Secondly, help take care of the beach. Whether we enjoy diving, surfing, or relaxing on the beach, we should always clean up after ourselves. Explore and appreciate the ocean without interfering with wildlife or removing rocks and coral. Go even further by encouraging others to respect the marine environment or by participating in local beach cleanups. For the mangrove, we can conserve by protecting existing mangrove. Once mangrove die, it becomes challenging to reintroduce and regrow them in certain areas. That's why it's best we try to conserve the ones we already have. This means we need to reduce pollution in mangrove environment, such as do not cut branches or uproot trees for development and do not tie boats to the mangrove. Lastly, ways to protect the mangrove are to volunteer for mangrove planting activities if there are any. This involves collecting seeds, planting them in a prepared nursery, and transplanting the seedlings to the desired location. Planting mangrove can reduce shoreline erosion and protect coastal communities against coastal flooding, high winds and waves, and tsunamis.
Next, for the conclusion. In conclusion, the ocean and mangrove are both vital and interrelated components of our planet ecosystem. With its size and diversity, the ocean plays an important role in controlling climate, supporting life, and giving economic advantage. However, it faces significant threats such as overfishing, pollution, habitat degradation, and climate change, which necessitate conservation effort and sustainable practice. Similarly to mangrove, as a unique coastal ecosystem, it offers a vital service including coastal protection, water filtration, biodiversity support, and carbon sequestration. Despite their importance to the environment, mangrove faces threats such as deforestation, pollution, climate change, and unsustainable development. Prioritizing their conservation, addressing this concern, and raising awareness about their importance are critical to ensuring a vibrant and sustainable future for both the ocean and mangrove, benefiting not only the current generation but also the future generation.